welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Let me hear it, let me feel you. Come on, baby. Get excited. Let's go.
Please welcome your defending AFC South champion, Houston Texans.
On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. His side staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. His counterpart on the opposing sideline, Texans head coach D'Amico Ryans. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This is Chase McLaughlin on to handle the opening kick. And off we go from NRG Stadium. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me. To form an opinion that this guy is just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on the route. CJ was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I can assure you of one thing, that carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw on first down. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Try and get in it to Nico Collins. And it sets up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. Has a man downfield, it's Collins. They get 27 on the play. And the Texans are gonna have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Brings up 2nd down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They give inside to Chubb. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
On the quick, right? 18, okay.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This one's caught.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him,
He runs it across, touchdown! The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field, you just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes...
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Reed with the INT. And he takes this run back for the pick six. So now it's 13 14-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. No problems on the extra point there. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Baker now from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 7. And the Buccaneers.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. Free inside the 30. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Buccaneers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He'll take this at the 10. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. First and 10 now from the 30. They begin the drive with Chubb. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's Chubb on second down. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Hits him on the out route.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
43-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 3rd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards. That's good for a Houston Texans. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
All right.
They are running from the gun with Chubb. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 10 yards.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first.
Houston
And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And the Buccaneers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
The Buccaneers and receiver Chris Godwin getting set for another go. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Mayfield with a blitz coming. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Complete to number
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
First down, here's Baker. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards on the sack. It's second down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Buccaneers in a very tough spot on second and long. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. He puts some air under this one, deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Bucs getting set up to punt now on fourth down. On comes Riley Dixon. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. They'll cobble together a yard there. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
On the stop. Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Formation for the Texans.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bucs offense taking over late in the half. They still have access to a pair of timeouts and a little time left, too, so points very much still in play here before the half. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Complete out to the right side. Tampa spends its second timeout now. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up second down at their 48-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. This one's taken in by Otten. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
A gain of 1 yard.
Mayfield. Bouncing football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Baker throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit.
65-yard.
It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter.
Miami Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the third. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. On the give, this is Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
He was defended by
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, here's Mayfield. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Gonna have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Mixon on the toss. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's out of bounds, up at midfield. They'll come up 1st and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
To the air, Stroud. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They toss it to Chubb. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Stroud now on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
It's 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Takes it just shy of that end zone. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
First throw for the backup now. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Here's the give to Irving. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second and 13. That's complete, Mike Evans. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Mike Evans I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. The touchdown dropped this back to a one-possession game, so they're hoping to get some breathing room right back here. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Running to start the drive with Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, Stroud. Collins got it left side. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here's Chubb up the middle. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Preston Smith on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Buccaneers add another DB. 3rd down coming up. To pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 yards. And the Texans.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Chubb here on 1st down. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On play action, here's Stroud. Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Chubb going for the marker. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Next, Chubb. It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Texans 1st down.
Yeah, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go.
They toss right to Chubb. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Jordan Boyer on the tackle.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Chubb on the give, headed left. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down.
He was brought down by Levante David.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. He'll throw it. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. Tank Dell the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
Buccaneers, 14. Miami Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
Here come the Bucs on offense now.
At their own 20.
And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Pratt throwing here. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Here's Pratt to throw. Finds him over the middle. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Buccaneers gotta score in a hurry. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Irvin here from the gun. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
He was brought down by Kalen Bullock.
2nd and 10 now. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
Pratt to throw it. And they get to him again.
Michael Pratt sacked.
Looking to throw it. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So that flag is declined, and now that's going to force this offense into a 4th and goal decision. Now the field goal unit runs on for its 2nd try tonight. A very short kick here from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good!
Makes the score Texans.
And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
17.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Running left, it's Chubb on the toss. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. They strike for 23 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
It's a game of 23
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Mixon on the toss here, left side. Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's brought down by
Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Dalton
Just
Schultz.
couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing a fourth down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one.
A gain of 15
That's all they
yards.
had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Texans, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. Chubb. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers, 17. Miami Fairbairn in the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. Juke the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bucs take over first and
Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense.
26-yard
And
line.
down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's at the 30. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
For Texans, 31. Buccaneers, 23.
Down inside 30 seconds now. Their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game.
Side kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
D'Amico Ryans doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the Texans. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.